No, I think there may be a better way than training my own Pokemon using rare candies. Because when I used rare candies, I'm kind of missing something I actually enjoy doing. At least to some extent. I'm not saying that it's not boring if you're doing so many of them. Because the fact is, training Pokemon with rare candies may be a quick way of leveling them up. I don't know, I've never actually trained this way before. Throwing rare candies, yeah, maybe a quick way of leveling them up. I can't take out anybody else? Nope. But you notice how many basically just recently evolved? Now, I will first show you what happened under normal circumstances, because in a way I've been basically choosing to train this way. I catch regularly, or hope for Pokeballs to catch with an unweak Pokemon. Yeah, you see level 16, I'm taking out for level 16 right now. I'm also going to deactivate the Scyther code. This is basically how I've been training. Right now this may be how I'm actually catching and run through, and how I start training the lower levels. This is still Route 3, and basically they're anywhere from 3 to approximately 6 here. Which, the higher I go in level, the more boring these battles can become. But 49 experience points. Let's activate just one code here. Let's do a pincer. They're one of the harder ones to beat. There's a reason why pincers and Scythers are probably Safari Zone Pokemon. Now, here I have occasionally use these pincer and Scyther codes, and they know it, and they sometimes use an attack they're not supposed to be able to use, like Sand Attack. But the major thing about pincer that's a real threat is Vice Grip. So I'm going to do Gust so you can see Vice Grip. That's a weaker one than normal. Because, well, it is only level 7. But that Vice Grip has basically been, I'm level 19, it's level 16, and Vice Grip can, I could be right here and it could take me all the way down to 0. It's KO'd this one at some point. But 200 experience points. Let's do a level 7 Scyther. I prefer to train on Most of the time I've been preferring to train on pincers and scythers. They may have periodically no-sand attacks, but they're not, even though they can already learn them at all. At least on this version. I don't normally usually train on use these codes, but these codes pretty much make it more the game more exciting, so to speak. Mostly because these levels can become kind of boring at some point. I enjoy these games. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy these games. But the higher up in level I go, and their level stagnates, it doesn't necessarily help training purposes. Because I want my Pokemon to have a good fight. I want them to be ready for what's coming. I am basically training them for Gary, every single gym leader that they have to face, and the Elite Four. And let's not forget Team Rocket, and they're in that mountain. Now I'm going to deactivate the Scyther code. But I am going to activate the level 16 code. So every Pokemon they battle should be level 16. My Pokemon level 20, by the way. This is an average level 16 Pokemon here. And every Pokemon will be level 16 here. I don't want to make mine level 20. I do not want to use level 20 code yet. Now let's get a level 16 pincer. No, not pincer yet. Pincers are still easier to defeat than Scythers. But either one can KO me, even now. And the fact is, these codes actually, it makes it more of a real battle. If I choose something, if my Pokemon are weaker, I should choose a different Pokemon, or a real Pokemon here. That's weaker than it's doing. That's because I'm trying to show how strong and hard to defeat the Scyther is. I'm gonna show a different Pokemon when it's not level 21 now. Let's see what this one can do. Yeah, let's see what my Gyarados can do. By the way, my Gyarados is level 20. But it can already learn a sand attack. But it's probably been planted onto a Pidgeot. Even these level codes can make it more of an even fight. But well, they share the 212. Let's see how this one can do. They're making it look like a weaker thing. Yeah, now they're showing a Pidliani quick attacks. That's a good one. Because they usually get me, I'm level 20, and they usually get me about here. The Scyther's quick attack. But see, 427 experience points for defeating a level 16 Scyther. Now let's be more careful. Pincer. Let's take up Scyther code. And these ones are usually much harder to beat even now. I don't want to have every Pokemon battle pincers and Scythers, because most of them even now cannot handle it, even at this level. They get KO'd too frequently. In fact, I should really heal Gina. They frequently do critical. Vice Grip usually does critical hits for me. So I've never used wild modifier codes before. And I may be using these level codes. I may usually basically come up with the idea of these level codes. For those Pokemon that evolve by trades, so I can legitimately get an evolved form as legitimately as possible. And planned on using these other codes for wild Pokemon that I cannot get in this version. But I'm basically encountering them to train with. Which actually makes a better battle. Because it makes it more even. It puts all the Pokemon around the level that my Pokemon individually should be able to handle. Okay. Now, I may go ahead and do the regular levels. Fine. But at some point, I'm going to want to really train. And by at least doing it this way, it probably helps your stats more. Their stats probably do not get helped by throwing rare candies out. This at least puts them up against certain Pokemon that they may be able to handle. That might actually increase their stats. A lot better than rare candies do. At least it's a fight or a battle, which should help them. I'm getting ready to enter Mount Moon now.